Philadelphia Eagles get a big win, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-13 out there in Lincoln Financial Field. You look at this particular game, Jalen Hurts. All this talk about Jalen Hurts. Can he do this? Can he do this? That in a third. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts was big time today. Probably the best performance of the season for Hurts. 25 for 32, 290 yards, 3 total touchdowns, over 300 total yards with 45 yards rushing. To go with the 290 yards. He was big time. He did a great job of picking the Steelers apart. He did a great job of making play after play after play. And then you got your two big stars involved. A.J. Brown, 8 catches, 110 yards and a touchdown. And Devontae Smith, 11 catches, 109 yards and a touchdown. So both guys last week talked about the passing game being a little anemic, being a little off sync, being a little off kilter, and both guys stepped up. All 3 guys stepped up. Hurts, Smith, and A.J. Brown all stepped up, and the Philadelphia Eagles got the job done. So the question was always, hey, can the Philadelphia Eagles win if Saquon Barkley is not at his best? Saquon Barkley only had 65 yards in this game. He was not at his best. He was banged up a little bit, missed some time. He was not at his best. And give Kenny Gainwell some credit. Kenny Gainwell made some plays in that game for the Philadelphia Eagles. A couple big third down receptions at extended drives. And the Philadelphia Eagles, look, this was a complete quality win. Both sides of the ball. They got the job done on both sides of the ball. And they beat a good Steelers football team. And get a credit to this Eagles team. And that last drive, 10 minutes, 29 seconds. So Steelers punted the ball. With 10 minutes to go, the Eagles just salted the game away. That was an elite, big-time drive. Detroit Lions lost, so now the Eagles and Lions are tied. So the Eagles, they got to win out, and they need the Lions to lose one more time. And the Lions, they got the Bears, they got the 49ers, and they got the Vikings. So left. And the Eagles, obviously, next week, they travel to Washington to play the Commanders. So that's not going to be an easy game for the Philadelphia Eagles. But again, Eagles had an interesting week. Brandon Graham did some talking, which led to issues, what led to problems, what led to situations. But that seems like that was all squashed. That seemed like that was all cleaned up. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles move to 12-2. And Jalen Hurts, you can say what you want about the guy, but he was big time today.